What's going on, YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic reviews. And in this video, we're talking about Superman issue number 29. This one is written by Joshua Williamson with artwork by Dan Mora, and this is Legion of Darkseid Part 2. This one feels like one of the big major storylines going on in DC, leading into DC KO, ties into the Absolute Universe, Darkseid, and all that. At the end of the previous issue, Superboy Prime returns, because the character was redeemed a little while back, but I feel like I haven't seen them in a while. They go over a little bit of his backstory and all that, which is good. I think he kind of needs a little refresher since a character hasn't been around in quite a while. And Time Trapper had taken Superman to where Superboy Prime is, because since he exists kind of outside their normal space and time and is kind of an anomaly, it's their best chance to face off against the Legion, the Dark Legion of superheroes and all that too. So the two of them talk things out. Superboy breaks kind of the reality, breaks the fourth wall and all that stuff too. There's some crazy looking, visual looking art here by Dan Mora, and it looks great. They end up in kind of this dark future, and this is the result of what happened because of Darkseid in that. And they come across various members of the Legion of Superheroes. One of them does ultimately, I think, kind of betray them because they were somebody else in disguise. They even have like one of the Brainiacs that was pure Darkseid Brainiac. They kind of lobotomized for information and all that stuff too. Superman's there, gives them some hopeful moments. Superboy Prime just makes an observation like, why are you using this? And then it turns out one of the characters is Chameleon, and they get into a fight. And Superman does find Booster Gold. Now, Superman in this does not know who Booster Gold is, which did confuse me because I remember reading the All-In thing. Like, didn't they remember Booster going in to the universe? They just kind of forgot about the guy. That's not the way I remembered it, but who knows? I could be wrong. But yeah, apparently when he went in there, everyone just kind of forgot about him. And that just kind of confused me because I don't recall that being the case in that. But I guess since Williamson wrote that and is writing this, I guess they all just forgot about Booster Gold entirely instead of just kind of going after him or whatnot. So yeah, I didn't realize that, but he's been kind of fighting for a few years. More of Darkseid's Legion shows up to fight Superman and all that too. Then at the end, when all hope seems lost, Superboy Prime is like, well, if you can't beat him, join him. So because Superboy Prime was heroic, then he turned evil, then he has redemption, and now it seems he's kind of evil again. But I do think that it's probably a ruse, because why would you just redeem the character just to kind of make them a villain again? So we're just going to have to kind of wait and see. I kind of enjoyed his, like, him breaking the fourth wall and just kind of punching through reality to get a shortcut to someplace. I thought that was kind of cool and all that too. The artwork by Dan Mora, what can I say? Really good looking stuff here from start to finish, but it's Dan Mora. The man just doesn't miss when it comes to drawing various DC characters. It all looks really spectacular. And yeah, this is a pretty fun issue overall. I'm liking what Williamson's doing with the title. I do think the ending is probably going to be ruse, because otherwise, why did you just do the redemption arc just to kind of make him a brat again? Feels kind of like character regression and just seems kind of dumb. So I'm just going to go with it's probably just doing that to gain their trust, to kind of ultimately betray them in the end, because that's sometimes the case with heroes turned villains, turned reformed again. They just kind of play with that a little bit, but we shall see. But anyways, what did you think of this issue? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all the other fun stuff. I got one more video I got to do, and then I'll probably make a quick announcement on something just because something came up, but I'll talk about it in the next video. So look forward to that. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.